104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. It is a big weekend for Siena men's baseball. Big camp going on this Saturday. And to join us and talk about it and the season, it is Siena men's baseball coach Tony Rossi. Skip, what's the camp all about?
We have a little camp up here. We have a couple of camps. We do one in August and one in October. It's just a little camp to acclimate kids who are interested in us to our campus and our staff and our program. It's a little skills camp. We do a little teaching, and they play. And eventually, if we don't have a large number, we will have a game. But we usually have a fairly decent number, so we pretty much run through all the baseball actions, and invite other college coaches too to come over here and evaluate them as well.
How many players do you expect to be there, and is it possible still, Coach, to sign up for it?
Yeah, it is possible. I mean, I'd have to get the information now because I have to do paperwork for the coaches coming in, and that takes a little while to do. But and they can go online actually and pull up our brochure here on the baseball. But they need to really get in touch with me personally, either by email or call, which my cell and my number is online as well. But they can sign up. We've probably got right now between 40 and 50, and it's not going to be big, which is the way we like to keep it small.
Tony Rossi is the Siena men's baseball team coach, and he's got this great camp coming up Saturday. Coach, what you said you're going to keep it small. That's a little easier to teach the kids one-on-one. What kind of drills are you going to run?
Well, it's pretty much everything. Like we cover, everything relative to the game. Infield, defense, offense, everything you need to know. I mean, we'll take the kids in the outfielders and work with them on their throwing and so forth. And feeling as much as we can with the infielders as well. And then the pitchers will throw a live batting practice where they can be evaluated, and my pitching coach will be standing right behind them when they're doing that. And everyone will be able to do that, which is good. So, give them some pointers. You can't really, obviously change the whole trend of what they're doing delivery-wise and so forth in one small pen, but he'll give them some pointers if they need them. And most of them will need something.
Coach Rossi with us here now. Coach, do you find that these kind of camps help kids realize that Siena is a place they might want to play baseball?
Well, I mean, they'll come in all of them will have some interest in the school, and we've got kids that are 17 graduates, 18 graduates, and 19 graduates. They'll have some kind of an interest. I think they're getting just a feel for the campus because a lot of them are from different Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and so forth, have a different feel for the campus and feel for us as coaches because I make sure our whole staff are there. So a lot of these kids the kids will just only have a couple of the coaches there, but we have the whole staff there, so that way the kids can get an idea of the way we actually coach.
Coach, how are we looking, Siena, for this season? What are your expectations?
Well, I've been here a long time, and this is this is the youngest squad. We've got 15 freshmen coming in, and we have 10 sophomores, so 25 of our kids are extremely young with only 33 in the program. So it's very, very young. But positionally, I think we're pretty talented. But the name of the game is pitching, and we're very young there. We got 10 pitchers that are freshmen.
Yeah.
With another 5 that are sophomores. So we only have like 17 pitchers, and 15 of them are either freshmen or sophomores. So it depends on the freshman class and what they do. I think the sophomores will be okay. It's the freshman class, and how well they, get themselves to the point where they can compete at this level. Which usually there's a little learning curve here, but if some of them jump ahead early, we should be okay. If not, it might take a while. And I really don't know I've never had a young club like this. I can't really put a finger on how we're going to do.
Yeah, well, that's saying something when you've got about 47 years of being the skipper, and this is the first time you've seen a team like this one.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of, last year at the conference, we piecemealed. We only had 8 pitchers, and out of those 8, we only had 5 effective pitchers. So we had to piecemeal the whole year. The kids did a great job doing it, but we lost a key kid, and who graduated and on the pitching department. So it's very difficult to replace. And, we had a couple of kids get hurt, and they're not going to be with us until probably, 3/4 of the way through the season. So, we're really going to have to rely on the young guys. And, we got some guys that can play. It's just a matter of how quickly they, learn to compete at this level.
Coach, 47 years. I mean, the only thing I've done that long is breathe. What motivates you to get up every morning and go and do this still? It's obviously the game. That's number one. I love the game. And with this age group, with college kids, I think I wouldn't do it any other way.
I mean, I wouldn't do younger and I wouldn't do older. I kind of like these kids. They're here for the purpose to get a good education and obviously to work hard to hopefully get a shot. They understand. We make it clear to them that, you know, their chances of getting shot to play professional baseball are very slim, but they got that goal, and that's a good goal to have, and so they'll really work hard to do it. And so basically everything, you know, fits in. You know, all the dots are, you know, are in, and the kids just make it easy for us and, you know, kind of make us all young.
Coach Tony Rossi of the Siena men's baseball team. I literally just Googled Siena baseball camp and went right to the registration page. So get there quick if you want to be a part of this big camp going on Saturday. Don't miss out on it. When you're talking about 47 years of experience in baseball, why not take as much advantage of that as you can?
Having done what you've done for so long, you've got to have a couple of great, funny stories about coaching. Can you give us one of those stories?
Well, it's all related to, you know, probably other coaches. I mean, there's obviously been things on the field and things like that, but as far as the, you know, other coaches are concerned, I've had one in particular coach who I was very close to, and he actually has been close to a lot of the basketball players, basketball coaches, not players, coaches earlier in Siena's history here. Nick Lambros from Hartwood College, he's from Oneonta. He also coached baseball. And in one particular time, he was having trouble with the officials, and he was always arguing with officials. But, you know, Nick would run out on the field and, you know, argue with officials. One time, he stopped about right in front of me and looked and said, "Where'd you get Frank and Jesse?" You know, the James boys.
Yeah.
I mean, the bandits, you know. That way, at the time, it was funny because the fact that, you know, he thought he got hosed, so he was blaming it on me for getting bandit officials. But there's been, you know, a lot of things, little things that, you know, that the kids do, and a lot of things I can't go into.
I gotcha.
You know, like I entered a female shower one time at Virginia Commonwealth, not knowing I got the wrong turn because my assistant coaches gave me a bump steer and ended up walking into the shower one time. That wasn't good. Obviously walking in there, but there's been a lot of things, and I'd have to really think about to get all the stories. But it's been a lot of fun.
Coach Tony Rossi, we love you, Coach, and best of luck this season. Good luck with the camp this Saturday. Again, if you just Google Siena baseball camp, comes right up. So last second, if you got a chance to get in there, that's the way to do it. Coach, thanks for your time, and again, best of luck this season.
Thanks a lot, guys, for having me.
Thanks, Coach.